Hi friends, welcome to my video. Latest video is on Amaravati, one of the trending topics in Andhra Pradesh and also in Telangana. And I would like to make this video in English. I would like to do it in Telugu as well. First, I want to make it in English so that all Indians would be able to understand what is Amaravati and what the situation is. Okay, let me dive into the topic. So the Amaravati city has been proposed as the capital of Andhra Pradesh, which is very good. But the thing is, there are a lot of lies and historical bluffs that are being sent across the media and also across the movie industry, especially the movie of Gautami Putra Satakarni. So there are a lot of ifs and buts and some fake information that is being spread as well. So first, let me come into these points. First of all, the word Amravati doesn't have a 2000-year-old history. Um, at around 1800 AD, the place was named as Amravati by the local zamindar called Vasireddy Venkatadri Naidu. From then on, the place was called as Amravati, and from the British period, they have started recording all the observations or inscriptions which were found in this area, and they have used the word Amravati instead of Dharanikota or Dhanyakataka. So first of all, the word Amravati itself is very new. It's a 200-year-old word. So but some news is being propagated that it is around 2000 year old. So I just wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. And next, and Amaravati is also being called the capital of Satavahanas, and they moved it from here to Python. This is all uh, based on imaginative stuff. So let's come to the early Satavahanas, that is first 23 kings, including Gautamiputra Satakarni. So all the early Satavahanas history was in Maharashtra, Telangana, Karnataka, and Rayalaseema in the order of available evidences. Okay. Um, Let me come to the point where the inscriptions of Amaravati, what the inscriptions of Amaravati tell. So this book was written around 1940s or 1930s. So there are a lot of inscriptions available in Amaravati. Uh, they belong to 3rd century BC and 2nd century BC. But none of the inscriptions talk about the early Shatavahanas. So still till today there are a lot of excavations going on, etc. So they're not able to find any inscription about the early Shatavahanas. On the other hand, the Karimnagar district and Medak district and Warangal, they yielded some evidences of early Shatavahanas, around 5 to 6 Shatavahanas and also one of the progenitor. So what could be the reason when Shatavahanas are being called Andhra Jati or Andhra Bhrutya? So what is the reason? Why we are not able to find any uh, inscriptions from the last 8 years? The reason is simple. When they were referred as Andhra Jati, they are not referring to it as a region. They are referring to the tribe or stock. And the second point is some parts of Maharashtra are called as Andhra by Buddhist texts or Jain texts. So if at all someone is referring to Andhra as a region, then it could be Maharashtra also could be Maharashtra and adjoining overlapping parts of Telangana. So they could be the Andhra they were referring to. So that's why when the excavations were carried out in the Telangana parts of historical Andhra, uh, we find many evidences for the same. Especially we found some coins of the early Shatavahanas and their predecessors also. So the Puranas say that the Andhras have overcome their predecessors and then established a new kingdom. So, and even the coins are not enough. Let me tell that we need more stronger evidence, and the probability of finding evidences is high in Telangana. And from 80 years, the other inscriptions in Amaravati are absolutely zero. So the first 23 kings. So these 23 kings, Shatavahanas are considered to be 30 in number. That number is debatable, but if you take that number as just an benchmark, the first 23 kings, Gautami Putra Satakarni, all the evidences are in uh, Maharashtra and other parts. Now, when it comes to Amravati, we have evidence from the King 24, who is Pulamavi, son of Gautami Putra Satakarni. So, what happened is that he conquered the Amaravati region from a dynasty called Sada dynasty. They claim their lineage to Maha Megavahana Satavahana dynasty, which is affiliated to some Kalinga dynasty. So, based on the historical evidences and all inscriptions, this is the list of kings that ruled Amravati before Shatavahana. Uh, in contemporary with the early Shatavahana. So, the we are finding opposite history of what is being propagated, right? And let's come to this point. This is very important. Amravati was not the second capital of Shatavahanas. I will. This is all. So this is an inscription in Maharashtra, and it says that Govardhanasa Benakatka Swami Govardhanasa. So it's like Govardhana, uh, and what it reads is that Gautamiputra, the lord of Benakataka of Govardhana, orders Vinhu Palita, the officer at Govardhana. Okay, now what is this Govardhana? The Govardhana is a place in Nashik, and it is he says that the lord of Benakataka of Govardhana. That means he's saying that within Govardhana there is something called Benakataka, and he is the lord of Benakataka. He conquered it, right? And that's why he's ordering one officer at Govardhana to do something. And it doesn't mean Benakataka was his capital. And unfortunately, the Benakataka was misinterpreted by one of the scholars to be Dhanakata. So, and there are two reasons for it. In B and D, in older inscriptions, they sound the same. That's one of the reasons. But um, once we do an analysis on that, Govardhana place is not there in Amravati. So this is mostly not related to Amravati. So because Amravati and Govardhana they cannot be in the same place. Let's say and let's say for example uh, it is Dhanakataka. Dhanakataka means Dhanyakataka. Okay, let's say it is correct. Then what it means is that Gautami Putra Satakarni was the lord of Dhanakataka, and at the same time the inscriptions on Amaravati stupa specify that there was Raja Sivamakasada who was ruling that particular place in contemporary to Gautamiputra Satakarni. So two rulers ruling the same place is kind of very contrary. Okay, even if we assume that both of them are ruling, right? Uh, or at least let's say Gautamiputra is ruling that, right? Then it is the 23rd king's capital. Let's say even if we call it as capital, it's 23rd king capital. So the early Shatavahanas have no association with Amravati, and uh, it is being projected that Amravati, the capital was shifted from Amaravati to Paitan, and this is absolutely rubbish because there is no evidence that the first progenitor of Shatavahana uh, established some kingdom in Amravati and then moved to Pune. It's actually based on this particular theory because in one of the inscriptions it says the Benakataka capital was changed to Python. So the Benakataka capital, even if we assume it is changed, then it is the 23rd king who has changed it. It was not the first king. So the wrong information is being propagated that first king actually moved the capital. No, this is the 23rd king. So this is very important, and this is not called as capital. Um there are some all the scholars of the new generation, they have all disproved that Dhanakataka is a wrong interpretation, and they are all unanimously agreeing that it has to be read as Benakata of Govardhana. And this is very probable because Govardhana is a place in Nashik. And this is what I have for you guys today. So let's give credit to Maharashtra or Telangana or Rayalaseema or whatever it is. So let's just not own one particular dynasty to one race or one tribe or one region. So uh, the more the lies are spread, I think it's going to boom out. That's it, friends. So this is the history of Amravati, the new city that was proposed to be the capital of Andhra Pradesh. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.